We're going to over once again. So we have to find the derivative of y sine x from the first principle. So that is, we want to find, we are given y equals to sine x. We are going to find the y dx from the first principle. So we have, on this side we have y plus this two change in y equals to sine, then open bracket x plus little change in x. Then take away y from both sides. So from this side we are going to take away y, then from the other side we take away y, and y equals sine x. Here we are going to have sine x there. So this and this will cancel that. We have delta y equals to sine in bracket x plus little change in x, then minus sine x. Now we want to write this. So the difference between sine of these angles as products using compound angle formula. And for my previous video, I made video on compound angle formula. That is, we are given sine A plus B. Then you have sine A cos B plus sine A, from plus cos A sine B cos A sine B. This is for addition. Then for subtraction, we have sine A minus B equals to sine A cos B minus cos A. Then we have sine B. Now, here we have sine x plus delta x minus, that is sine into bracket x plus delta x minus sine x. Then label this one equation 1. Label this equation 2. When you take away equation 2 from 1, that is 1 minus 2. So taking away equation 2 from 1, then we have this side to be sine into bracket A plus B, then minus sine into bracket A minus B equals to, now by taking away equation 2, that is by taking away equation 2 from 1, then this will cancel out. This minus will change to plus. You'll be having 2 of this. That is, at the end of these 2 together, we have 2 cos A sine B. Now we have this. We are going to replace this A and B with letter x and delta x. So that's what we are going to do now. So we are going to write sine, as if we have x plus delta x, then minus sine x as product of these two trig now. That is cos A, then sine B. So what we are going to do is that we are going to say that let A plus B equals to x plus delta x. Then that is, and A minus B equals to x. A minus B equals to x. Now by taking away, so when we take away, or let's add together first. By adding this together, we have 2a on this side equals to, adding this together will give us 2x plus delta x. We have 2x plus delta x here. Then, therefore, by dividing 2 by 2, this side also by 2, we are dividing by 2. This will cancel. We have a equals to 2x plus delta x divided by 2. So let's do the same thing. We added, now let's subtract. By taking away equation, that is, by taking away, let's label this one equation 3 and label this one equation 4. We added equation 3 and 4 to obtain this. Now let's take away equation 4 from 3. By taking away 4 from 3, we are going to be having this will cancel out. So that we have a plus b equals to x plus delta x, then a minus b equals to x. So we are going to take away now. So by taking away, we cancel minus and minus give us plus. We have 2b equals to, taking away this we cancel, we have delta x here. Then we are going to divide 2 by 2 divided by 2. Then we have b to be delta x divided by 2, which implies we can write sine, that is sine the x plus delta x minus sine x as, so in place of this now we have a now to be equals to we have a to be 2x plus delta x over 2. So we have delta y now equals to, then we have sine into bracket x plus delta x minus sine x can be written as this. So that is, we have 2 cos. Now angle A is what we are having here. That is, here equals to 2x plus delta x. We have 2x plus delta x plus delta x, then we are dividing by 2. Then also, here we have sin b to be equal to this. We have sin b and b equals to delta x over 2. We have delta x divided by 2. Now in this case now, we have to divide through by delta y, delta x. So we are going to divide through by delta x, divide this by delta x, then we are dividing everything here by delta x. Now we have delta y divided by delta x. Now divide both numerator and denominator here by 2. We having 2 divided by 2. This will cancel out, then we are dividing this by 2. We have cos, then let's distribute this over the denominator and the numerator. We are distributing this over the numerator. We have 2x divided by 2 plus delta x. So we have delta x here, delta x, then divided by 2. Then we have sine delta x divided by 2. Then here we are to divide by, because we divided the numerator by 2, we are going to divide this also by 2. So therefore we have delta y divided by delta x equals to, now this we cancel out. We have cos 2 by 2 we go, then we have x plus delta x divided by 2, then sine, then we have delta x divided by 2, then divided by delta x over 2. Now what we are going to do now, so we are going to take the limit now, delta y over delta x. So limit of delta x tends to 0, that is as delta x approaches very close to 0. So we have cos x plus 0 divided by 2, then sine, we have this sine x, that is sine delta x over 2 divided by delta x over 2, which is tends to 1. That is we have delta sine delta x over 2, then divided by delta x over 2. This tends to 1. So remember my previous video. So I made a video where we are asked to show that sine theta over theta, limit of theta tends to 0 equals to 1. So therefore this equals to 1 as equals to 1 now, as delta x tends to 0. Therefore the y here, delta y over delta x becomes the y dx
equals to 1.
The y dx equals to, then we have cos, then we are going to have, we'll be having x left here. We have x, then plus 0 here, then times 1. We are going to multiply by 1. So therefore the y dx equals to cos, then x plus 0 will give us x. So this is the value. If this is the result now. Okay, when we differentiate this function, that is y equals sin x with respect to x from the first principle, we have the y dx will be cos x. Thank you. Like, comment, and share.